Hello everybody, I'm Keith Fitzgerald, Chief Investment Strategist for Money Map Press, and today guest host Money Show Network. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm here at the Money Show Seattle with a good friend, somebody I've learned a lot from over the years, and somebody who I respect tremendously, Dr. Mark Skousen. Thanks for joining me.
Pleasure, Keith. Real pleasure.
You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask you, Mark. You know, there's a lot of folks who believe that you can't make money in today's environment. I don't think that's true. I know you don't think that's true, but talk to me about the way you look at stocks that make great investments today.
Well, I would say in general it is tough. It is a tough one. I mean, interest rates are extremely low, which has encouraged investing in high dividend stocks, which is my formula, but I really focus on it can't just be high dividends. You got to look at the fundamentals. We want a profitable company that's in an expanding market, in an expanding industry. So I would not go for, you know, food companies and stuff like that, or ones that Amazon are making great inroads on and that sort of thing. In financially, Main Street Capital has been one of my favorites because it pays an above average dividend. It has a rising dividend policy, and it's financing companies that the banks don't want and stuff like that. And there's plenty of business for that because of the highly regulatory environment. A lot of people are looking for financing or looking outside of other companies. So I like that approach, and it does seem to be working. I mean, Main Street's up 23% this year. So
yes,
it's done really well.
Very good run.
It's beat the market. I like Enterprise Products Partners, EPD, the energy company, although the jury's still out whether that's a growth industry or not because of all the alternative energy and that sort of thing. Healthcare is another area, so I like Care Trust REIT.
Sure.
That's a new recommendation for me because they're acquiring new properties, senior housing, you know, that sort of thing.
Well, it sounds to me like there's a decided string of optimism that runs through your analysis. Is that a fair assessment?
Well, yes, and that's bred from my experience, because I started off in the 70s in the gold bug movement, which, as you know, are doom and gloomers.
Yes, right.
And they're still around. We heard them here at this conference, still doing gloom, but 2 times out of 3, the market's going up and long term. So you have to really be careful if you're a bear to make money. I make it easier to make money because I'm generally on the bullish side. So 100% invested, although there are lots of headwinds, there always are.
Sure.
The Trump trade war, threat of higher interest rates, Middle East. There's all kinds of problems that can arise, but the dividend strategy is really good because it cushions the fall if there is a bear market.
Well, yeah, dividend stocks tend to be less volatile. They tend to recover faster. They tend to be able to protect their margins. And, you know, something I like a lot, and I know you do too, is that dividend management policy is not just a payout. It's an implicit agreement between management and the shareholders. And people forget that. That's a promise from management that we're going to do a good job for you.
Well, and not only that, but there's an incentive built in to maintain or raise that dividend, and that means they got to work harder. There's been studies that show that rising dividend policies, these companies actually have higher earnings rates.
Absolutely, and earnings capacity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fantastic. So anyway, on that note, I'm Keith Fitzgerald. We'll be back with more. Thank you so much for joining me from the Seattle Money Show.